Good afternoon, everyone. Please be seated. My name is McKenna Garrett, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to Liberty High School's Class of 2022 Commencement Ceremony. 13 years ago, most of us began our journey through Bedford County education system. Whether we came from Montvale, Big Island, Thaxton, Bedford, Otter River, or elsewhere, we all made Liberty High School our home. When we began our high school experience, we were warned time and time again that the next 4 years would fly by and to soak in every second of it. But we could never imagine how abnormal our time together would be or how we could grow. Our class is made up of trailblazers, leaders, and hard workers who have set a standard for initiating change even in the midst of an uncharted time. From spearheading ideas, events, and clubs to competing at the state, regional, and national levels, as well as serving our community in any way possible, all through a global pandemic, we learned to adapt, overcome, and have left our mark at LHS. We have stepped outside of our comfort zone and embraced the unknown. As we begin our last moments with each other as a class, I want to extend how proud I am of each of you. Your hard work, servants' hearts, determination, and perseverance have embraced the unknown and initiated change in a time when there was no constant and left an impact on our community. Over the next few years, some of our peers will enter the workforce. Some will go to college, some trade school, and some will begin their commitment to the armed forces. No matter where we end up, I cannot wait to see where the future will take us. Now, as we wrap up our time together, I want to leave you with a quote I came across a few years ago. Author Esmeralda Santiago once said, "How can you know what you're capable of if you do not embrace the unknown?" As we leave Liberty High School and begin our adult lives, never stop embracing the unknown. Thank you.
Serving our country by entering a branch of the military is among the most honorable decisions a citizen can make. At this time, we ask that all graduates who are planning to join the armed forces, as well as veterans and active service members, please take stand to be recognized. Now please stand as you are able at this time for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, we would like to recognize the Liberty High School administration, our assistant principals, Mr. Ernie Sawyer and Mrs. Dawn Verhoof. And now please help me give a warm welcome to our principal, Mr. Justin Tucker.
Well, good afternoon, faculty, staff, special guests, families, and most importantly, the Liberty High School class of 2022. You know, in some ways, navigating to a destination is easier today than it's ever been. I'm sure that nearly every person in this room is carrying a cell phone with GPS technology, but we all know that that hasn't always been the case. Almost 200 years ago, the renowned explorers Lewis and Clark began paddling their way across America, convinced that they would find a water route connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. After months of grueling travel, they approached the end of the Missouri River, confident that the Pacific Ocean would be directly before them. Instead, they found the Rocky Mountains and hundreds of miles still lying in front of them. Imagine thinking that your goal is literally just around the corner, only to find massive, unexpected obstacles in the way. What's more, Lewis and Clark hadn't exactly taken a luxury cruise thus far. Their trip was riddled with physical exhaustion, hunger, and conflict. Given all of this, it wouldn't have been too surprising if they simply gave up when they unexpectedly crashed into the Rocky Mountains. But they didn't, and their discovery changed America forever. Todd Bolsinger, author of Canoeing the Mountains, says that Lewis and Clark succeeded because they did three things. They stayed calm, they stayed connected, and they stayed the course. Does this sound at all familiar? As a class, you all haven't had a full normal year of school since you were ninth graders. Back then, you probably looked ahead, reasonably assuming that you had a pretty good picture of what high school would be like. Then, much like Lewis and Clark, we crashed into an unexpected mountain, and your high school career changed completely. With minimal notice, the world asked you to stay calm, stay connected, and stay the course. Just think about all that has changed since you started high school. While these memories are certainly very important, I bet I can summarize them quite easily. High school is hard. High school over the past 4 years has been incredibly hard. So today, the good news goes without saying. It is over. You have conquered the mountains, both expected and unexpected, and you have reached the destination. Today, we are celebrating all that has brought you here, how much you have changed, the friendships you've formed, how much taller you've become, as well as your new interests and passions. As you well know, it has taken a great deal of effort and persistence to make these memories, and while it is exciting to celebrate such a monumental achievement, I want you to know that the best is yet to come. Today, we are not just celebrating a milestone reached, but the opportunity and excitement that still awaits you. Soon, you will take the knowledge, skills, and experiences that everyone in this room has helped you build, and you will graduate to the next phase of life. Much like high school, enjoying this goodness will require much hard work. You will face more unexpected mountains. You will continue to encounter tough decisions, complex relationships, ethical dilemmas, and challenges to your persistence and resolve. Life will present you with many good days, but it will also challenge you to remember that even though there isn't always an easy or predictable route, little effort always leads to little success. So, in your final lesson of high school, this is the task I am giving you. Do it. Do what Lewis and Clark did. Stay calm, stay connected, and stay the course as you prepare to conquer this world. Be the good friend who makes the tough decision to have integrity. Be the honorable person who shares and hears beliefs respectfully. Be the most trustworthy partner, the hardest working employee, and the diligent leader who is always striving to be better. Just as we sit here hundreds of years later talking about Lewis and Clark, I want you to be the ones that cause our community and our world to say, that is a Minuteman from Liberty High School. Now, I realize that's a pretty big task on what is supposed to be your last day of high school, but I have some good news. You have already proven that you know how to do this. Your presence here today proves that you have the intellect and the ability to conquer obstacles. When an unexpected mountain rose before you, you pressed on. You stayed calm, you stayed connected, and you stayed the course. And now look where it got you. So as you step into adulthood, you will begin navigating your journey with a new level of independence. Your family and friends will always be there to love and support you, as will we. But it will be up to you to persevere. It will be up to you to remember that there is a direct relationship between hard work and good outcomes. I remind you again, you already know how to do this. You have been working for over a decade towards graduating from high school. And the feelings of accomplishment and success that you feel sitting there right now prove that hard work is worth it. I cannot express how excited we are to see you take this next step, nor can I fully explain how much we believe in you and how much faith we have that you will be successful. Why do we have such confidence? Because now and forever, you are a Minuteman. You are from Liberty High School. You have conquered the mountains, and you stand ready to conquer more. So, stay calm, stay connected, and stay the course. On behalf of everyone at Liberty High School, I say congratulations to each of you, and I wish you the very best.
I'm now going to read The Nights by Avicii. Once upon a younger year, when all our shadows disappeared, the animals came out to play, went face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never fade. One day my father, he told me, "Son, don't let it slip away." He took me in his arms, I heard him say, "When you get older, your heart will live for younger days. Think of me if ever you're afraid." One day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. These are the nights that never die. When thunderclouds start pouring down, light a fire that they can't put out. Carve your name into the shining stars. Go venture far beyond the shores. Don't forsake this life of yours. I'll guide you home no matter where you are. I'll now introduce the speakers of today. Our class speakers for 2022 are Elijah Finn Plattis, Susanna Rose Allen, and Beverly Jean Eborn.
Good afternoon. My name is Finn Plattis, and it is a great honor that I stand here today and get to speak with these great people. As all of us know, in the past 4 years, our schooling was anything but ordinary. Our high school experience has been one of the most unique of any of the graduation classes in the past. Schools across the country, as well as the whole world, were forced to completely change the way that they were teaching students, resulting in virtual instruction for almost a year and a half. School-sponsored gatherings and school spirit practically vanished. We were forced to completely change. It became much harder to focus on our classes, and many of us lost whatever passion we had for school. So many of us grew apart and lost connection with our friends due to school closings. All sports and other activities were canceled for a year. No matter how important it was to you, school was no longer a social outlet for us. We faced many challenges together with the support of each other, but we all faced so many more challenges alone. However, you are here. We are here. No matter how you've arrived here, be it alone or with supporters, all of us have succeeded today. All of us have faced our own ordeals in the past few years and taken them on differently. And all of us need to remember how we overcame them and how we've grown because of them. Today, all of us are taking a step forward to what we'll do next. Helen Keller said, "Resolve to keep happy, and your joy and you shall form an invincible host against difficulties." As we graduate today and move on into our next role, we must remember what we have been through, be it good or bad, and how great we know that we can be. I have faith in us that we can all find a way to make a place in this world for ourselves and for the people around us, since we all have so much strength inside of us. I congratulate you all, and I wish for success. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Susanna Allen, and it's my honor to congratulate everyone here today. To my esteemed classmates and peers, we've spent the last 13 years in school, and now look where we are today. Congratulations. I also want to congratulate all the moms, dads, relatives, aunts and uncles, teachers, guidance counselors, and coaches, because you are all such a significant part in getting us here today. Graduating is scary, but hey, at least we got to walk down a million flights of stairs and hope that the Jumbotron doesn't catch us tripping. But graduating is also one of the most exciting moments of our lives. We are transitioning into adulthood, a new part of our life. This is something that we have been getting ready for since the day we could talk, and now here we are. Wow. We may all have different goals in the next years of our life, but I want to tell you one thing that should be a goal for all of us, and that is venturing beyond our shores. Go out, explore, find new things, and learn new skills. We have the rest of our lives ahead of us, and each and every one of us is capable of learning and exploring the world around us. The world can be a scary place, from teenage fears like acne, getting our driver's license, or even trying out for the varsity team, to the real-life dangers like COVID-19, terrorists, and debt. But these things shouldn't stop us from exploring. We walked into our sophomore year full of hope, excited to not be a freshman anymore, and really starting to experience that Liberty pride that we all share today. Then, COVID came to town and got everything shut down. But the thing is, we've overcome this virus and everything that it has challenged us with, whether it is emotionally, financially, spiritually, or maybe even physically. What I'm getting to is that we can't let these hardships deter us from venturing out on a path that will lead us to greatness. We are at a point in our lives where anything is possible, whether that is working, schooling, serving our country, or traveling across the desert in search of a greater purpose, or maybe in hopes of finding treasure. It's time for us to venture out of our comfort zone and really find what makes a spark in our life. Venture beyond the lines of Bedford County, venture beyond the lines of Virginia, even venture beyond the lines of the United States. Bedford, Montvale, Big Island, and Thaxton. We are all from small, quaint communities that have their own beauties, but I challenge you to go look for beauties in other places. And if you come back to the quiet rolling hills of Bedford County, you will know that it was your choice and that this was the place meant for you. But if you venture forth and find your place somewhere else in the world, whether it be near or far, you will know that that's the place you are destined to be. Our next chapter is about exploring our boundaries and finding where they lie. We are the graduated class of 2022, the class that has persevered through all the phases of being in school during COVID, and we are now slight experts of Quizlet because of it. We're the class that's not only the best class, but one of the best looking classes LHS has ever seen. I mean, just look around you. We are also the class that will venture out into the unknown with grace and dignity, because that's who we are, and we are ready. Congratulations again, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you on this new adventure that we call life. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Beverly Eborn. Good afternoon, prestigious and honorable attendees, comrades, colleagues, and peers, partners, esteemed faculty and staff, and Mr. Snavely, I guess. One day, you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. This quote begs for me to start dishing out advice. It tells me that I should show you all how you should live, what your priorities should be, and what direction your moral compass should point. However, the more I thought about the potential advice I could give, the more I realized I haven't lived life any more than any of you. I don't have the capacity to guide all that much, as I myself am clueless about what comes next. But what I can say is this: being clueless some of the time is part of life. We are constantly moving from one stage to the next, one world to another, and we often have no idea where we are going. I think this graduation is unique in the way that we are actually aware of the fact that we are transitioning between worlds right now. It may be both a blessing and a curse, but I'd like to think it's more of a blessing. Instead of making us worried about the passage of time, this awareness allows us to live with purpose, to make an effort towards making life as full as possible. I think our class has a pretty good grasp on that, living life as fully as possible, living a life to be remembered. Just look around at your peers. Left, right. I can see if you're doing it or not. I'm going to keep saying this. Okay, I see some head swivels. Think of all that you've done together in high school. Midnight drives, blasting music with the windows down. The jokes and snarky comments you made to each other in the back of class. That one book you complained about reading, like Water for Chocolate, submitting pictures of each other's cars to the LHS Bad Parking Instagram account. The hugs, the laughter. Over the last 4 years, we've made many of these memories and forged many relationships that we will carry with us for the rest of our lives. But we're leaving this stage behind. We don't know exactly what lies ahead, but we can be certain that there will be a plethora of opportunities to make new memories and forge new relationships. Living a life to be remembered means something different for all of us, and we'll measure our success in many different ways. Regardless of our priorities, we know that success is about drive, it is about power, and having the hunger to devour any challenges that may come our way. But it's also about the It's also about the relationships we build with each other. Our memories are most significant when they include other people. Shared emotions and meaningful connections with those around us are what we really take away from each stage of life as we pass through. While having ambition, motivation, and the desire to carve your name into the stars is admirable and advisable, there's more to life than some societal definition of success. You will be remembered not only for your actions, but also for the marks you leave on other people. Let this be one of the hopefully many things you've learned over the past 4 years. So here we are, graduation, a transition between worlds. I congratulate all of us for making it this far and growing to be such great people. But the growth doesn't stop here. Throughout the rest of our lives, we have to live as we do now, appreciating each other and the impact we can have on those around us. Thank you.
Please welcome our Bedford County Administration and School Board members. Dr. Mark Bergen, Superintendent. Dr. Karen Woodford, Chief Learning Officer. Dr. Leanne Calvert, Executive Director of Human Resources and Talent Development. Dr. Josh Cornett, Executive Director of School Administration. Ms. Kelly Jennings, Director of Special Education. And Mrs. Susan Kirby, Chairman of the Bedford County School Board. Now we will present our graduates. Honors graduate Joshua James Adams. Shalom Dante Albright. High honors graduate and AP capstone certificate candidate Susanna Rose Allen. Honors graduate Callie Jordan Andrews. High honors graduate Morgan Faith Andrews. Taryn Kathleen Angus. High honors graduate J.C. Price Arnold. Jared McLeod Arrington. Madison Nicole Ardahevich. Hunter Logan Ossel. Landon Carter Ossel. Honors graduate Brandon Laurent Bays. Brennan Xavier Benson. Gabriella Marie Blair. High honors graduate Ruby Crystal Bondurant. Ethan Wayne Bradley. Hannah Louise Bradley. Jaden Ahmad Brown. William Allen Cruz Brown. Zamaria Imis Brown. Akila Madeline Bryant. Cody Alexander Brown. Alexis Elaine Buckland. Navaya Nasira Butler. Jacob Allen Byers. Diana Faye Campbell. Haley Paige Carhart. Chloe Elise Carter. Honors graduate Hannah Brooke Carter. Jayana Tanae Carter. Jordan Wayne Carter. Sydney Brianne Carter. Ethan Jacob Clark. Jacob Charleston Clemens. High honors graduate Leah Renee Kotick. Micah Javion Kreider. Emily Marie Crouch. Kenneth Robert Crump. Mackenzie Armentha Cunningham. Ethan Roy Davis. Samuel Kermit Davis, Jr. Abigail Grace DeLong. Shannon Kaya Delp. Honors graduate Bailey Hill Dills. Brianna Renee Dooley. Luca Taylor Dooley. High honors graduate Perry Mary Elizabeth Dooley. Brandon Wayne Dudley. High honors graduate Bethany Carolyn Duncan. High honors graduate Beverly Jean Eborn. Caleb Allen Eckerd. Jonah Clayton English. Jamel Tyrone Evans. Kennedy Grace Farris. Landon Reese Fielder. Diane Leslie Fitzgerald. Micaiah Linnell Flood. Jocelyn Gale Furrow. Lauren Brooke Gardner. McKenna Lee Garrett. Jeremiah John Gonzalez. High honors graduate Alyssa Danielle Goodwin. Honors graduate Jessica Grace Grant. Kira Simone Gray. Kyla Tyree Gray. Damaris Montserrat Guajardo. Joshua Douglas Hale. Evan McKinley Hanner. Logan William Harris. Hannah Rose Helmling. Alexis Dawn Hensley. Talia Shanice Hinton. High honors graduate Brooke Marie Hodges. High honors graduate Natalie Brianne Hudson. Trevor Dean Huffman. Brianna Renee Hunter. Emil Gavin Hurt. Trey Scott Jenkins. Grayland Eric Jennings, Jr. Gage Jean Edgar Jodway. Caleb Rondale Johnson. Dezara Darnell Jordan. Josephine May King. High honors graduate Cameron Walter King. Madison Nicole Kleiber. Brooke Lynn Kotash. Chase Romeo Langoni. High honors graduate Virginia Kim Larson. Kyle Stewart Laughlin. Tylee Edward Laughlin. Honors graduate Madison Yvonne Louis. Jalen Lyric Mann. Jesse Woodrow Markham. Mackenzie Faith Markham. Honors graduate Taylor Croft Massey. Zoe Nicole McAdams. Lane Thomas McElhaney. Ian Thomas McElhaney. Sorry, Ian. Caden Jace Meadow. Holly Marie McGreedy. Anthony Thomas Minio. Isabel Grace Mitchell. Shakaya Lavelle Montgomery Phillips. Brian Douglas Morales. Caleb Nathaniel Mullins. Alexander Jacob Murphy. High honors graduate Katie Madeline Neal. Connor Xavier Nunn. High honors graduate Tegan Lee Oliver. Amber Louise Odie. Kylie Michelle Overstreet. Alexis Nicole Paget. Deshaun Anthony Patterson. Nathan honors graduate Elijah Finn Plattis. Honors graduate Scarlett Grace Pleasant. High honors graduate Larissa Christine Pollard. High honors graduate Macon Claire Putney. DeMonte Amiri Ragsdale. Holly Nicole Roach. Lily Rosanna Russell. Honors graduate Matthew James Scott. Alana Nicole Seamster. Isaiah Simon Segay. Caleb William Smith. High honors graduate Sophia Olivia Snyder. Julian Alexander Spence. Kaylee Page Stanforth. Stephanie Leanne Stanley. Stephen Ray Stanley. Tanner Ashton Logan Stanley. Woo! High honors graduate Jordan Wayne Steele. James William Stoddard. Latravius Jamel Stone. Lucas Tanner Stump. Felicity Catherine Supernaut. Brianna Lene Thomas. Brenna Lene Thomas. Hunter Alexander Trail. Jacob Wayne Tyree. Austin Dakota Wade. Aiden James Wade. Brianna Michelle Ware. Erilyn Grace Webster. Honors graduate Michael Brandon Webster Jr. Trenton Jacob Webster Hole. honors graduate Gregory Joseph Wietrikowski. Gabrielle Marie Wilhelm. Logan Thomas Wilkerson. Chevy James Williams. Jace Allen Wood. Aiden Robert Wortman. High honors graduate Sebastian August Young.
Will the Liberty High School class of 2022 please rise? By the power vested in me by the Virginia Department of Education and the Bedford County School Board, I now pronounce you graduates of Liberty High School. Minutemen, you may now turn your tassels. At this time, I invite the faculty to come forward as we prepare to congratulate the newest alumni of Liberty High School. At this time, I invite the faculty to come forward as we congratulate the newest alumni of Liberty High School.